Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King Jr., Coretta Scott, and Ralph McGill all took part in integrating public faculties. Most ways were nonviolent. One of the most famous and successful protests was the Montgomery bus boycott.
Was a famous Black American woman who helped fight for equal rights in the American state of Alabama. Together with her husband, they joined in the NAACP, National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, to help in the fight for equal rights. She ignited the Montgomery bus boycott when she refused to give up her seat on a bus for a white person.
Y'all better make it lighter on yourselves and let me have those seats. Are you gonna move?
No.
If you don't give me that seat, I'm gonna have you arrested.
You may do that.
Well, she's sitting in the colored section.
I needed that seat, and she wouldn't move. I want her arrested.
Why won't you stand up?
Why do you all push us around?
Will you listen to that?
The law is the law.
After Rosa Parks was arrested, Martin Luther King Jr. was organizing more nonviolent protests such as marches, boycotts, and sit-ins. His most famous march was the March of Washington, where he gave his famous I Have a Dream speech.
For a number of years, the Negro passengers on the city bus lines of Montgomery have been humiliated, intimidated, and faced threats on this bus line. Just the other day, one of the fine citizens of our community, Mrs. Rosa Parks, was arrested because she refused to give up her seat for a white passenger. Mrs. Rosa Parks was arrested and taken down to jail, taken from the bus.
African Americans in the Montgomery bus boycott switched to walking and organized formal carpools. Many people volunteered and supported these efforts, which is why they were able to sustain for so long, 381 days to be exact. After that, the racist laws were abolished, henceforth enabling Black people to sit wherever they pleased on the bus.
Although many have been arrested, we continue, listen to me, we continue our protest. For none of our actions have been found illegal.
Coretta Scott King was an American author, activist, and civil rights leader. The widow of Martin Luther King Jr., Coretta Scott King helped lead the African American civil rights movement in 1960s. King often participated in many of her husband's exploits and goals during the battle for African American equality.
Ralph McGill, an editor and publisher of the Atlanta Constitution, was a leading voice for racial and ethnic tolerance in the South from the 1940s through the 1960s.
Ralph McGill is an American journalist best known for anti-segregationist, editor and publisher of the Atlanta Constitution newspaper. He won a prize for editorial writing in 1959.